Hello, welcome back. I have just ran my debubbler machine. I got 16 ounces of resin in here. We are going to work on some coasters today and top off these few little keychains that I made up last night. Actually, no, I did those this morning. I didn't film it because I had extras. All I did was top off these coasters, which I did last night. I put the stickers on them and I just needed to do a top coat and made too much resin, so I had some left over. So I poured it in here, put a little mica powder in it, poured it in here, and then I just put some stickers in that. So we'll top those off. And then I'm going to pour these coasters. Excuse me. I have 60 ounces of resin. All I did was put just a touch of this crushed crystal in it. Just a little bit. Just enough to give it a little sparkle. Alright, so let me see what I can rearrange here. I'm going to move these for just a second. And try to get some of these back here out of the way. Give me a little bit more room. I usually don't have this much stuff going, but I was going to do an unmolding video on this stuff that I poured earlier today, but it was still too bendy. So we'll wait and do that tonight or tomorrow. I might just wait and do all of this and wait till these coasters are done and just demold them all tomorrow, all at one time. Might do that. Move that over, slide you there. Just trying to make a little bit more room here. So, for starters, I am just going to pour these. Let me see if I can bring it in a little bit. Just a little bit too far. There we go. And these are just really small keychain things. Blanks, and like I said, I had leftover resin from topping those other ones, so I just put a little, I actually used this same one that I'm going to use today, Seashell by Let's Resin. Just makes a little out of it. And then just poured a simple base. And it's still sticky, but it's enough I can put a top coat on it, and I just laid some stickers on them. And now we just need a little bit of this on top. Get some in all of them, then I'll go back and spread it around. Most of these stickers, I think I probably got them either at Walmart or I did buy some packs at like Joann's and Michael's. So could have been there. I know all of these right here I got at Walmart, just because I remember the packaging that they were in and where I bought that. All right, I'll put that over there, out of my way, and then we're just gonna, actually, you know what, it might be easier since that layer, I can't squish too hard because the bottom layer is not fully set yet. All I gotta do is get it to the edge. So that one had a string in it. Oop. Get that, probably a piece of my wipe that got stuck to it. Let me, I think I might just lean that way. Ooh, not too much, because now that one's going out. Get those back where they go belong. Probably, in hindsight, should have waited till it was fully cured, and then I could easily run my little tool around without worrying about it, but Can't just poke it in like I usually do, because it will poke the bottom if I do that. Alright. Actually, you know what? This may not be the best tool. Let me get this. Just a little silicone tip. That might be easier because it doesn't have such a hard end. And I can just kind of scrape up with it. This one may need a little touch more resin. It's not wanting to spread to the edges. But I'm going to give it my best shot. Now I got to get it in behind there. There we go. Yeah, see, it keeps wanting to separate up here. So, let me put another little dollop in there. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I can see that a couple more of these need just a little bit more. Go ahead and do that before I start trying to spread it around. I think that bottom one has enough. We'll see. Okay. Make sure I still have y'all in frame. I do. I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but the kids are outside acting like a bunch of crazy little people, which I guess is normal for little kids nowadays. Everyone else is napping. I thought about it, but I decided, nah, I want to pour something. Alright. Got that one. Make sure that gets all the way to the edge. All right. Turn it around. I think this one went all the way to the edge all by itself, except for that little bit right there. And that, I think, will be all of them. Oop, I missed that little edge right there. Okay, I believe that got them all. I think I may have somehow lifted it up, and there may be some going underneath it, but it's just clear, so it should be fine even if it does. Alright, I'm going to give it one more little spin, just so I can kind of, I'm looking at the glare off the light to see if I've missed any spots. And I don't believe I did. So, you can go over there. Oh, now they're beating on the walls. Alright, now, it's okay, Rexy, it's just the, oh, I almost poured that. And I need to see if I can find my big cup. hopefully I have enough resin. We are going to combine these into here so that I can mix the mica powder in. Once I get these in here, I will show you what my plan is for these coasters. Hopefully it'll turn out. I don't know. Haven't tried it before. I've done it on keychains, but never on a coaster, so I am assuming it should work pretty much the same way. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I don't want separate cups. Hopefully this thing, we'll pour it back into one of these before we pour it into the mold, just because. Go back a few videos, you will know why I made a big old mess trying to pour from one of these big cups. So I'm gonna be doing that again. But I want the colors to match for all of them, so we are going to put it back in here, slinging resin everywhere, and then I will mix in the mica powder, hopefully without getting it everywhere. No guarantees on that though. And then we will pour it into the coaster mold. So, get me a little stick here, and we will just get some of this out. That should probably be enough, I think. I'll set that over there just in case I need more, because this is a big tall, and it is almost to the top of resin. And now I'm just gonna stir it up. Gotta get it down in there. Can't stir too fast, or it's gonna go everywhere. Probably should have put it back in my mixer. Ooh, see, looky there. And I got that all in there. Let me wipe this out. I knew I was going to make a mess. That's just my way, apparently. Mess, mess, mess. If I ever figure out a way to not be so messy in life, I'll probably think something's wrong with me. Just be honest with you. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I need to get it below the surface so I don't keep just knocking powder out. That's my problem, because see, look, chunk just flew out on my hand. Alright, I think that's got most of it. Yeah, it's starting to turn colors now. It's really a pretty, like, off-white color. I like it. Probably should have put the color in before I poured all the resin, so it would have been buried underneath a layer of resin. But you know, didn't think of that till now. It's alright, we'll get there. It's just now it's got, ooh, there goes me making messes again. Wipe that up. Got it on my arm. Be alright. I just want to make sure I don't have any more like clumps in there. It's looking pretty though. I just don't want to, I don't want it clear, because I'll explain here in a second what I'm going to be doing. getting pretty shiny things all over my paper. Alright, I think I've got it pretty much mixed up, except that little bit right there. Let me try to scrape off the edge of the handle there. No idea what they're out there doing. They are beating on the door. They're not locked out or anything. They can open it, but who knows. Alright. We are now going to just reuse one of these cups that I had the resin in a while ago, because nothing wrong with it. I just have learned not to pour from the really big cup. Alright, I'm going to set this back here out of the way. So this is my goal. I have these 4 coasters here. And I realized that one, I think it left a mark where I had the wipe. Try that again. Dry it off. Maybe on the other side. Yeah. What I'm seeing through there is on the other side. Alright. So, this is my goal. I have four of these coasters, and I found these really pretty transfers at Walmart. The whole sheet of transfers. Let me zoom back out a little bit so it's not so in. And so my goal is to use these 4 big butterflies. But they are press-on transfers, so I can't just put them on here because then they're going to be upside down, and you can't press it on that way. So my goal is to use this whitish seashell color background, pour the coasters, let them cure, take them out, flip them over, press this onto this side, and then just put a really thin top coat over it to protect it. So that is what we're going to be doing with these. So all I have now, won't be able to finish it till tomorrow, but for now we're just going to pour this resin into here. And I'm not going to fill it all the way up because I don't know if I have enough resin. And if I don't, that's fine. I'll come back with another layer on the back. But I want at least the insides of these to all be the same color so that they match. And then I can either pour some clear or something else. I can mix up some more, but it may not be, 100% exactly the same as this. If I have enough to fill them up, that's just great, we will. But just in case I don't want to risk one of them or something not being the same color. Now that I have this not so full, I don't mind pouring from it, but I want to get the rest of what's in here out. There we go. Put that over there out of the way. Wipe my sticky hand. And let's get to pouring. Make sure I'm still on the thing. Alright. We may have enough to do them all, which is cool. But before I fill them up, I am going to pick them up carefully and just squeeze around these edges in hopes of getting any little bubbles out down here at the bottom, because they all have a lip. This is like a scalloped kind of edge coaster, and I don't really want bubbles in those edges if I can keep from it. So I'm going to go through, just give them all a little squeeze. Hopefully that will get all of them out. I did not pay attention to which little one I started on, so I'll stop there with that one, and hopefully it's enough. Just gotta be careful and turn it, keep it level so I don't spill it. That's my goal. And we should have enough, I think, to fill these up, hopefully. Alright, last one. Okay. And now I'm just going to fill them up. I still got a pretty good bit of resin left, so I think we'll be good. Oh yeah, we should have plenty. I may even have a little extra. I don't want to overfill. I'm trying to look on the sides. This one can hold a little bit more. I think this one can do just a tad bit more. That one looks domed, that one looks domed. This one, not quite. There we go. And that is all of them. And look, I did an almost perfect job. That's literally all that I have left, just a little bit at the bottom, which is fine. We will do a couple of these animals over here. Slide them up. When I had that extra from that white right there, I put some pink in it, pink glitter, and made these. So we'll try a different glitter today and do the same thing. Well, I say today, I did that other today too, but let's do some blue. If I can get it out of my drawer here. I have this, it's called Caribbean Extra Fine Glitter. Got it at Walmart. Caribbean. We will take this, dump you some. I'll do a little more. Why not? And then give me a stick. Stir it up. Hopefully these coasters will turn out pretty. I like that color. I think it'll be a good background for the butterflies. Since they've got all the color in it, I wanted it to be kind of a neutral background. And now we will just take this extra here and pour a few more animals. I'll turn these into magnets and put them on my Etsy store. They literally sound like they're trying to beat the door in. Poured that one a little too much. I tried to stop it, but didn't quite get there in enough time. So let me take some of that out. And then slide that back off. So it's not gonna have a bunch of, hopefully, overage so that I have to sand it so much. Alright. get it in his little tail. There we go. Get one, maybe two more out of it. I might get one more. I overfilled that one just a tad bit. Scrape that out. Put it back in the bowl. Or cup, I guess you'd say. Come on, you. There we go. I'm gonna turn this. I do better at looking at it and pouring it, especially from these wider cups, from an angle on the side. Actually, I do better just to scrape this out. Then let it go in there. As it is starting to thicken up on me. But I should be able to fill this one up. I won't get the other one. But should have enough in here to fill this little fishy. Just gotta get it down there in its tail. That's what these little things are really good for. Make sure it goes all the way in there. That's pretty much it. Got a couple more drops I can put in there on top. It's just not quite all the way full. Fill that one back up a little bit. Give you one more drop. Well, that was maybe more than a drop, but it's alright. Just so that it's nice and full. I think this will be it. And then tomorrow, I'll unmold the coasters. And we'll put the stickers on. And then a top coat. And then after another day, they will be done. So that's it for this time. That's all I have. Hope y'all have. It's Saturday when I'm filming this, so not sure what day it will be uploaded, but I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.